show you a real use case actually from a company, and then how easy it is to create a new survey with BreezyBit Form Builder. So let's say in your company there is a custom services department, and they said, they already have some surveys in your org, but they need a new survey. And then they give you the requirements in a doc, basically the questions, and then you know the questions. So you come here in the BreezyBit Forms, BreezyBit Form Builder application in your org. As you know, it's 100% native org, so you don't need to go to a different platform. You don't need to do field mappings or any other things. Everything is happening in your own org. So you come here and then you just hit the new button. It's really easy. And let's say this is called a program evaluation survey, let's say. And then for the survey in our org, we are using an object, a custom object called survey. So I just say add object, save and build, and I already created my form record with a form URL and a QR code. And then here I just need to click on Form Builder. And in the Form Builder, as you see, my title, the header is already in there. I don't need this. And then I just need to add my fields. So I know the fields again that are given to me by the custom services team. So I have submitter first name. Oh, but I want this to be just one column because most of the clients actually are clients. They're going to be using this on their mobile phones, open the survey. So it will be much easier for them to see it on a smaller screen. So submitter last name, submitter email, but I don't like actually the submitter here, so I'll just make it first name, last name, and email. I can quickly customize those. And after that, I want to add actually about the email, I want to add a text here. So I can add a section here. And again, the custom services, they shared this with me already. So they want to have a text here under the email, just letting people know, their feedback is important. They don't need to actually have to give their email addresses, but they can provide it so we can get back to them. So after that, actually, the other field, the next field is going to be the role. But what we're going to ask, actually, I want to say this is role in the backend, but I want it to be what is your role? I don't want to have the none option in the pick list values. I can change those. And I want this to be a required field, not the first three, but this to be a required field. And after this, I want to have valuable information for your team field here. And if I look in the backend here, they want the question to be, this is the field name in the backend, but they want the question to be this. And it's in Likert scale. So this is not a question exactly, but kind of a statement. But then, and then the next field is going to be how likely to implement. Let me just find it here. So how likely to implement recommendations, but the custom services team, they want this to be this actually in the actual survey. And the next question is going to be confident that plan will achieve goals. So confident plan will achieve goals. There are two of them. I need the first one. So I'm just getting from the doc that they shared with me here. And then the next one is going to be the any barriers actually. So let me just find that. It should be at the end. Yep, this is the field in the backend, but I want this to be a question. And it's going to be like this. This is not a pick list. This is a text, long text field. And what are your next steps? So I have a next steps question also in the backend. So, but I want this to be again a question too. So I just select this and change the label. And then and then the last one actually, how likely would you be recommending us to a friend or a colleague? So I think it's, let me look at it. Recommend, I believe. So, where is this? The field. Recommend. Interesting. I cannot see it here. So, but I think it should be likely to recommend actually. So, I'll just say how likely would you recommend us to a friend or a colleague? So I did that and I saved the form. So actually, then my form is ready. I don't need to do anything else. I don't need to publish this. I don't need to do any field mappings, any connectors, anything else in the backend. My form is ready. When I do the submission, it will go ahead and create a new survey record in my org. And that is all I need to do actually. So I created a survey for custom services. So again, when you have BreezyBit form builder in your org, you don't need to go anywhere else. You don't need login information, credentials, authentications, everything is happening in your org. Like, you create a new account record or an opportunity record. It's that easy and that quick. So feel free to reach out to us if you have any questions. Thank you. Bye bye.